Okay, so this exercise is the front foot elevated split squat with a heel raise. Okay, so some people think a heel raise is the like the slant board that you'd maybe squat on, which artificially generates ankle motion. Technically it is, but you'll see what I mean with the heel raise on this one. So don't go and do a front foot split squat with your heel on a slant board. That would be wrong. That's almost like cheating, especially when what we're trying to achieve here. So what you want to do on this one is take the first half of your foot onto a box. Doesn't have to be a box like this, but something this height is appropriate. Could be a wooden block, could be like a box jump mat, could be anything like that. But just make sure it's a pretty firm surface. You don't want anything too soft to begin with. You're going to take the other foot back to a position that's going to generate, at the bottom you'll see, roughly 90 degrees. Slightly more in the front leg is what we want, so we've got more pressure on that front leg. Okay, so that's actually the movement there. So front half of the foot is on the box, the heel's raised up. Now what this does automatically is generates a squeeze in the calf and gets that muscle active. So it's just going through that range of motion just to stabilize the ankle joint and make sure that it can hold its position where we want it. So you're going to do a few reps of that. Again, pay attention to the rep ranges that I've set you, like so, and back up. Always keep a little bit of a bend in this knee. Don't straighten the leg because you could hold it there all day pretty much. Do, let's say 10 on one side, whatever I've set you, and then you're going to swap over, make sure the first half of the foot's on again, similar position with the back foot, and go down. You might find yourself quite wobbly on this one. That's okay. If you need to have hand on a wall or hand on something just to help you initially, that's not a problem, but do try and challenge yourself. If you are wobbling more, your body's going to learn how to handle that a little bit better, a little bit faster. So do challenge yourself with that. What you might also find is actually quite challenging. It is a fairly difficult exercise, so having something to hold on to might well make it easier. However, if you are very strong and you're feeling good with it, don't be afraid to add some kettlebells, dumbbells, any kind of weight really. It's going to add more pressure and more load on those muscles to hold their position, like so.